Conte. Lovely, now...
He's having a shot!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Sarr clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Dia. He's on it, can he get away? Threads one in, and the counter-attack is on for France. Olise. Chouameni. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Dia. Sarr. Gay. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time.
Decent chance!
Goal! Senegal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Diatta receives it in a good position here. Oh, nicely intercepted. He is through here. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Sarr. Gay. Oh, good-looking ball. Jacobs gets into a good position. Just eases him off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. He's in a great... Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared away. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Senegal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Senegal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Could move up a gear here. Opts for safety. Niakate pressing high and with purpose. That has been slung wide.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Takes on his marker. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is masterful defending. Upamecano turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Conte. And Koundé. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Dia. Gay looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Gets a good foot in there. Cherki. Olise. Conte. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Olise. Mbappe. Shot at goal!
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Sarr.
Sarr really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Diatta. Oh, this is a great position. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Diatta. Dia.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the ball is out of play.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
À sa place, le numéro 8. Changement.
Rabiot. Barcola. Oh, that's nice. And that's a shoot! Oh, good finish! France are back on level terms. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critic.
He'll try from distance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Pour le remplacer,
Corner number 2 then.
Changement en cours.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That pass isn't the best. Gay. And it's Jacobs. And it's Diatta. Thinks about the shot. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Diatta. Shot, surely! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 14.
So, third corner of the game.
À sa place, le numéro 25. Changement.
Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 7. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 6.
Niakate. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Now it's
de temps
Barcola.
additionnel.
He has found the way through. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
That's going in strongly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, they can break here. Gay. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bout of passing here, really easy.
And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal. Le numéro 8.
That's that, the end. Senegal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Diatta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Senegal have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Senegal really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That'll be a throw. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gay. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been intercepted. Liakate to Gay. Some really good ball movement. Jacobs is onto this. Zia! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vitinha. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's been shifted off it. Jacobs. What's going wide left? Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Diatta. Nice control. Now it's Diatta. He's in a great position. Big chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Diatta clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pedro Neto. Some good work on the right flank here, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. That has been cut short. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Pedro Neto clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That has ended up in no man's land. Ruben Dias. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Sarr. Now Diatta. Sarr. To Gay. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sarr. Now it's Diatta. Now it's Sarr. Driving forward. Out towards the flank. Jakobs made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Pressing high and with purpose. Sarr. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Dia. The muscular approach does pay off here. Inacio with a definite fell there. Dia. And it's Jakobs. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide. And a chance! So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Senegal come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Senegal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gay. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Diatta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. This looks promising. Tries a shot! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
This is a promising build-up. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no...
Decent chance!
João Neves. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. And it's Neves. And here's Christian.
He'll try from distance!
Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Le numéro 8.
Kamara. Senegal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pedro Neto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Dia. Fred's
Chance!
deftly away. So we have movement on both benches.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 18. Pour le remplacer.
And it's Jacobs. Now here's the delivery. Pass somewhat off target. Kamara. Opts to play it back.
Can he finish?
Pedro Neto can get it clear. That's where it came from. He won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. For Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. João Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. Gay. Camara. Dia. Shifted it to the flank. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jacobs receives it in a good position.
Can he pull it off?
Deftly away. And it's Jacobs. Looking for options for movement. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. João Neves. He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball. Bernardo Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Sénégal. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 12.
Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. João Neves tries to clear. Gay. Now it's Diatta.
Shoots! And there's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So could they be onto something here? 4 added minutes on the board. Gay, that has not gone well. João Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result...